Yo, what's up, Legion? It's your dual-wielding demon back with another one. Here to give you what if Nagisa had carnage. To be honest, I haven't thought about this one too much. But just gonna give you all a quick rundown. 15 minutes or more. That's about what you're gonna get out of me. Probably closer to the 15-minute mark. Alright, so let's get it. So, let's give you all a rundown of what the story looking like. So, Marvel Universe, not a thing. Symbiotes, they exist solely in this universe, but only a select few. You see, they didn't come from a far off planet or an asteroid. They were manufactured in a lab from, I don't, they were manufactured in a lab from a living bioorganism in the ocean. So, yes, they created Venom, a symbiote that could give superhuman abilities to anyone it felt that it had a symbiotic relationship with. But the first person it bonded to, it would gain the mindset, and if it didn't unbond with that person, they'd be just the same person. They would never disagree. It would just be a complete copy of that personality. So, they made Venom, who bonded with let's say, the first sentient being it bonded with was Eddie Brock. And so, in New York City, we follow a small boy who's on vacation with his family in the Big Apple. Now we got the Nagisa, who's been straight off from his parents after leaving the movie theater and is in a back alley when a couple walk up to him and no, let's go back a bit. He's in New York City in a dark alley when a man with red hair and in a red suit walks up to him. He kneels down and says, "Hey kiddo, what are you lost?" Nagisa says, "No sir, I just can't find my mom or my dad." "Well, it sounds like you're lost. Want me to help you out here?" He says, "If you would please, mister." "Alright then. I'll do that if you do one thing for me." Nagisa says, "Sure, what do you need?" He says, "Will you take a gift?" He says, "Well, sure. I don't mind." Cletus Cassidy then says, "Great. Here you go." Cletus Cassidy puts his hand on Nagisa's forehead with his thumb touching it, and carnage seeps out into Nagisa. And he says, "Chaos come, come chaos. Sit tight, Carnage. Alright, let's go find your parents, kiddo." He said, "Okay, mister." And as they're walking, Cletus is like, Nagisa says, "You're funny." You're... So, after that, Cletus gives Nagisa back to his parents, and they thank him, and then Cletus leaves. Short time afterwards, Venom and Cletus meet up, and more like Venom finds Cletus, and then Cletus turns around and says, "Ah, Brock, it's good to see you. Really is." Venom says, "Where is it?" No, and Venom says, no. Venom says, "Well, it's about time we ate your head. Well, we bit your head off." Eddie says then, "Come on, Cletus. You don't have to die. You can die quickly or slowly. Just lay down and die." Cletus then says, "Eddie, I hate to tell you, but you can't win." Venom says, "Bullshit." Eddie says, "Well, if I can't win, then I'll die trying." And then Eddie suits up like with Venom, but Cletus doesn't. And Venom says, "What is he doing? Is this a battle tactic?" Eddie says, "I don't know." It takes him about a minute to realize. Then he says, "Oh shit, he really gave it away." He laughs, and then Venom bites his head off. And the symbiote doesn't come out, confirming his suspicion. Anyway, so when Nagisa gets back to Japan, when Nagisa gets back to Japan, he gets very hungry, gets a craving for chocolate. So he goes out, and with his allowance, he buys chocolate and eats it. But he's still hungry. So as he's walking by a chicken nugget factory, and let's say he's walking by a butcher shop, and he sees a butcher throw out a pig's head. Because you can't eat a fucking pig head. He gets a mouth-watering feeling, and Carnage comes out, and like Cletus Cassidy's Carnage, it just devours that. And it goes back to Nagisa, and Nagisa's fucking freaking out, and then Carnage says, "Kid, I'm gonna be honest. We're stuck like this. I bonded to your blood cells so that you won't be getting rid of me anytime soon, and I can't leave you. So let's work out a deal. I'll eat bad guys, people that you see fit to die, and in return, I will lend you my power whenever you need it. You just have to keep me fed." Nagisa, being a bit more mature than you think, says, "Okay." Now, fast forward. Let's say Nagisa was 9 when that happened. Fast forward 3 years to Nagisa being 12. Nagisa's out at a bank. No, Nagisa's out when he hears shots fired at a bank. He then hears, not hears, but sees. Oh my god. Oh shit. He sees a man running out of a bank with a gun in a bag. He says, "Carnage, suit up. Snack time." He says, "Hell yeah." Goes into an alley, suits up, and then jumps building to building till the perv gets in an alleyway. Jumps down, tentacles out, sticks him in the heart, pulls him towards him, and bites his head off. Pause. So yeah, they disappear, and the Carnage D suits up and says, "That's a good snack." "So how's junior high going, kid?" Nagisa says, "You're in my head. You literally have seen everything I've done in my entire life. How do you think it's going?" He says, "Yeah, you're right. I've seen everything in your entire life, and it's boring as fuck." Nagisa says, "Thanks. I'm glad you're entertained." They both chuckle at the same time and say, "You're a lot like me nowadays." And Nagisa says, "Don't you mean you're a lot more like me? You tried to eat the first 5 people you saw last year, 2 years ago. And this was every day." Good point, good point. But you have to admit, most of them look juicy. Whatever. I just get back to class for the teacher realizes we've been gone for way too long. Basically, they were out for lunch and Nagisa skipped class for about 10 minutes now. So he'll get back in 15, no, he'll get back in 5 minutes. So, yeah. So he's walking through the halls, about to get back to his classroom, and the principal is about to walk down the hallway, and Nagisa dips in the corner by the janitor's closet. So yes, as he dips in, and he goes in as he sees Karma in there smoking pot, and he says, "Damn, pass the blunt." And yes, they're fucking 12, smoking pot inside the janitor's closet. So, yeah, basically, right now, fuck, I'm thinking. Yeah, so right now, Karma's sitting there like, "Here," passes Nagisa the roach. Nagisa and Karma then chill for the rest of the school day, smoking pot in the janitor's closet. And at the end of the day, they bounce. And that was the blossoming of a beautiful friendship. Nah, I'll get into the more specifics of where they go after. But thanks for watching. Y'all have been pretty chill. Well, I've been pretty chill. Y'all I haven't heard shit from you guys. Yeah, this is recorded. But yeah, thanks for not getting on my back about being gone for 2 weeks. Love y'all. You've been the Legion. I've been the dual wielding demon. We are ASMA. Peace out, Cub Scouts. Thank you. And goodbye.